This mini adventure that I went on with my daughter Lily was so funny, okay? We were at my youngest daughter Georgia's dance competition in Birmingham, Alabama. And we're walking around, the weather was relatively warm. We're walking around downtown Birmingham. And my daughter Lily is seeing all the skyscrapers. And she goes, Dad, I want to go to the top of one of the tallest buildings. And I'm like, that sounds fun. You know, that's sweet. You know, I'm like, that's cool.
Love it.
Well, how are you going to get up there? And she's kind of, I don't know, trying to figure it out in her mind. You know, how's she going to get up there? She actually goes on Google, takes the initiative, finds a hotel. And she's like, Dad, that's where I want to go. And then I'm like, I feel my discomfort, right? I don't know. You know, like, you really want to do that? Like, I kind of draw back. I'm like, all right, thinking about how this goes. I've got to sneak past the front desk, or I've got, you know, whatever it is, like, how are you going to get to the top? Because I'm not going to go be a guest at that hotel.
Right.
I'm thinking, well, what other ways are there to do this? Right.
Yeah.
And I couldn't come up with anything. And I don't know why. Why do we do that? Right. As soon as we're confronted with something that makes us slightly uncomfortable, we're kind of like, I'd rather not. And that was kind of my posture that I took. Well, Lily, we walked in, she's my oldest. We walked out and we're walking around downtown. She's like, Dad, let's just go for a walk. We walk a little further. And I totally get what she's doing, right? She walks me all the way to, there's a tall building. She's like, surprise, here we are. You know, like now you've got to go on this adventure with me. And so I go, okay, so here's how this is going to go. I don't know what the deal is with this hotel. I've never been in it before in my life. But I do know a thing or two about sneaking around. So I said, don't make eye contact. Just walk, and we're going to find the nearest staircase or the elevators that are out of the sight of the people at the front desk.
Right.
So just act like you own the place. She's like, okay.
She's loving it.
So we walk in, and there's stairs right on the left, and we're just like, walk in, and we turn, and we just start walking up the stairs. We walk up a few floors, go out into the, out into the hallway, find the elevator. And then we're like, okay, I mean, I think it was 25 stories, right? So, like, usually they have a key that you got to put in for the 25th
like
floor, right?
Floor, right?
The penthouse. So we're just like, okay, 25, bing, it lights up, and we're off to the races, right? Right up to the top. And we got up there, and there's this cool chair. We got all these pictures, and it's so simple, but she came out of there, and this is what's so key. She came out of there a changed person. She did something, and she succeeded at something and went on that adventure, and she'll quite literally never be the same.